Hello, Internet. Sorry for the late start. I hope you're all well. Welcome to the International Rights Fellowship, Wham, number 26, blah, 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 blah. I'm Daniel Hand, RPG therapist with Erica Walker, RPG play therapist. And yeah. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Been one of those days for me. How about you?
I slept like crap last night because I had really weird dreams that I don't remember. I don't remember what they were. I just remember they were really weird.
So just interrupt. I slept really badly last night, and 4 clients today have said they slept really bad last night. There was something in the air last night. Nobody slept well.
Okay, that's good to know because, I mean, I'm not the best sleeper in the world on a good day, but last night was exceptionally bad. But then I went and got my hair cut, and I feel human again, which is nice. And then came home and had lunch and wrote, how much did I write earlier? 2,500 words.
Okay. How? Yeah. So you're what? About 5 behind now?
I did. Okay, hold on. I did.
Oh, you did more yesterday, did you?
It's like I did it earlier, and then I saw the number, and then it left my brain. Okay, so I'm supposed to be at 43,316, and I am at 39,015. So I am 43,001 behind as of this moment.
And 2 days ago, you were 80. You were 8 behind, 8,000. So what's that?
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. You've written 7,000 in 2 days.
The 24th. No, 2. Okay, so the 24th, when I started the 24th, I was 10,453 words behind. Apparently, like I think like if I need to write a lot of words, I need to write some sex, because that is where I write a lot of words.
Okay, so lesson for every Wham in the future: smut.
Apparently, yeah, I guess.
I might have to give that a try myself. you have to teach me. Yeah, your friend Dan can talk to you about writing battles, and my friend Erica can talk to me about writing porn.
Well, and then, you know what the funniest thing is where I left off. Oh gosh.
Giant testicle monsters are tight.
They are, yeah.
They've had their like I think it's very interesting, and like this is something that's mentioned in a lot of like gay romance novels that I've read, as opposed to like heterosexual romance novels that I've read. When hi Chaz, we're going to talk about sex for just a second. I mean, how it is portrayed in literacy.
Yeah, literary, yeah.
But like in the books that I've read, when they talk about sex with a heterosexual couple, only intercourse is sex. Whereas with a gay couple, any sexual act they consider to be sex.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's kind of like that is something that I've noticed kind of across the board. It's very interesting. So what I wrote this afternoon in the last couple of hours was their first like penetrative.
No, you're right the first time. Penetrative.
Okay. Encounter. And the main character asks, how does anyone ever get anything productive done if that's what that feels like?
Well, apparently they write stories about it. And
And then the other guy goes, most people have jobs and bills and can't spend all their time having sex. And then the first guy says, those people who make those sex movies might have the right idea. Though I think if I had to do that with anyone except you, it wouldn't be nearly as good. And if I had to do it as a job, I think I might lose some of its awesomeness. I guess that's why there are jobs for all kinds of people, right?
Stream of consciousness there.
I was like, that sounds like me coming out there.
Hey, talking to somebody who's been in a sexless marriage for 16 years, I get it.
So we don't need to talk about this. And also, I have learned
we're going to apparently.
No. I have learned that, and I haven't done any research on it. It's on my list of things to do, but I've got to get through Wham first. That they're like with ADHD specifically, there are like two extremes. There's like super hypersexuality, pleasure seeking, which makes a whole freaking lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is hyposexuality, where it's like there are too many steps. It's going to take too much time.
It's just overwhelming, and let's just not bother.
But it is super, super common in people with ADHD. And I was like, huh. Interesting. So I'm going to do some research, because I've had a couple of clients bring it up to me, and I am not a sex therapist, but I can help you with the ADHD part.
Fair.
So anyway.
I love learning new things. Just out of nowhere, something comes along. I love it. It's just...
Yeah. Crazy. And how it's all tied together, too.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. It's almost as if the brain kind of dictates everything about us. Yeah. All right, shall we do cards? Let's do cards. I feel like some witchy stuff. Should we have?
Okay. Then I will save my dice bones and gemstones for tomorrow.
Oh, we can do that if you want.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I've got...
Yeah, let's do those.
Which one should we do? Do you fancy in bulk or lither?
I think we did the yellow one the last time. Let's do the other one.
Or we could do we haven't done this one for a while, actually, have we? Let's not that I have too many cards to choose from.
Dealer's choice.
Yes, let's use the Femme Folk Oracle deck. I do like this one. The art speaks to me. She sells statues and things as well, and I keep looking at them going, ooh, no.
I'm excited. See, we're gonna have to do at least one stream when I get the naughty dragons.
Oh God, yeah, yes. Okay, fine, fair. Why, yes, you are the shit. I loved that line so much, and I'm just thinking maybe because the Kickstarter will have finished by now, surely. So I'm like, oh,
yes, a couple of days ago.
Thank Christ, because otherwise I'd have gone. I might have gone back to get it, because anything that says that.
I only got the naughty ones.
Good.
I was like, I do not need to spend $100 on 2 decks of cards.
No, especially not when they're exactly the same, except one of them is funny. And
I'm only ever going to use the naughty ones.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. They are so good. I love those. Anyway, we have from the Femme Folk Oracle deck. Come on. We have Dodola Cleansing. In times of heavy drought, those living throughout northern Europe and the Baltics call upon Dodola, the Slavic goddess of the rain. If she hears of any disrespect or violence aimed towards women, she seeks out the aggressor and punishes them with lightning borrowed from her husband.
Hell yes.
Yes, fucking A.
Sorry.
No, I'm with you. Where am I? She seeks out the aggressor and punishes them with lightning borrowed from her husband, Peyron the Thunder God. She is invoked through a village ritual of dancing and chanting by girls adorned in flowers and leaves who travel door to door asking for gifts to appease the goddess. When it finally rains, it is said to be Dodola milking her heavenly cows. Sorry. The clouds to rejuvenate the lands below. Sorry, that phrase made me chuckle. Dodola releases the rain from high above to bring forth the cleansing you need at this time. Energy at times can be physically felt or harnessed depending on our intentions. Yet these intentions may be poisoned with an air of toxicity that will never benefit you moving forward. Now is the time to purify yourself and your surroundings to cleanse your future aspirations. Certain objects can be utilized, such as the burning of sage or the usage of essential oils, but do not forget that the toxic energy may also be your own. You must pay close attention to Dodola's message in this moment. Let the rains of renewal wash your spirit clean, so you may move forward on your journey in peace. I like this deck. It's very simple. I like the art style. I like the fact that it's all female and therefore, badass. And that one was like, yeah, you disrespect women, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I like that. Okay, how do you spell her name?
Dodola. Let me just there you go.
I was one letter off.
Come on. Why is that not zooming in?
That's okay, I got it.
Yeah, anyway, Dodola. So, I mean, apart from the badassery, how'd you take that? I mean, again, on a personal level, that feels right because I'm getting out of a 16-year sexless marriage. Well, longer than that, but writing wise, yeah, I'm cleansing myself of the not having written. We'll go with that.
Mine is, I guess, twofold, but kind of the same idea of like, I loved these stories when I wrote them. And then this one actor shit on all of it for me.
That's a shame.
And so I feel like, in a way, I'm like, at least with this story, I'm almost like cleansing it and taking him completely out of it and giving it new life.
Putting Jean Page in it.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I imagine the thing that this guy did was sexual.
No, I think because I wanted to love his character so much, he married someone who is okay, I have to also say this. They're celebrities, and I've never met either one of them. It is just the way they portray themselves, especially on social media.
Yes.
And who he married is one of the grossest, most vile humans I've ever watched on social media. She
Nice.
is disgusting. And he chose that. He is with her and defends her, and his like whole persona and demeanor and like
Giant
I feel like
testicle
who he is as a person has kind of gone downhill since their marriage.
That's a shame.
And so and for me, I tried for a while to be able to separate the two. And then after, and I can't even remember what the instance was, I was just like, I can't. My brain can't separate them anymore.
Right.
So it feels good to be able to get back into these stories and be able to tell them with these really beautiful new characters that aren't tainted in our Reggie Jean page, who better not do anything dumb. And
Yes, indeed. You heard it
the
here.
other one can't do anything because he's character art.
Yeah, fair play. Fair. But yeah.
I mean, and people are human, and
But this is so Dadola goes retribution and whacks people with lightning. That's what you're doing. You're going, fuck this person. I'm making it what I want to do.
yeah. Mostly I'm just like, okay, it's not even really him. I'm just like his face.
It's a nice face.
It's a nice face.
I would.
It's like, was what I really wanted to do, because I was like, I don't want to get attached to another human and have them crap all over my story. So I'm like, okay, so it's just his face. It's not even his accent or anything like that. It's just his face.
And but.
And what I imagine other things to look like. Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about. What is it? Yeah. Nothing at all. And on that note, so how much more have you got to write?
I am finishing up. So chapter 16 is going to be a bit of a long chapter.
Okay.
And then
could make up to 50?
Where am I? Hold on. Let me get back to this.
About just
the full story is going to be over 50.
Okay, so you pretend, because you were saying the other day that you might have to start something else.
Well, so right now I am at 39 for Wham, because I wrote 7,500 words pre-Wham.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm at 39,015 words.
Okay.
I don't think I can get another 11,000 out of this.
But it doesn't matter either way. But considering you were saying a few days ago, well, nearly a week ago, I think, that you would reach the end pretty much and you didn't know what you were doing next. It's like, okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
The two-back monster gives us lots of inspiration from the sounds of it.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun just adding other stuff in, and getting a bit more descriptive, like having the time to get more descriptive other than just a day. I have a day to write a chapter.
Right. Yeah.
And sometimes it's after I've worked for 10 hours. and come home and write a chapter real quick before I go to bed.
So, and now that you've got some time off, just to chill, enjoy.
So yeah.
Whereas I'm still having a bit of an existential crisis with mine, because so basically I'm writing a series of fantasy short stories, all military themed. And sorry, do you mind if I take over the conversation for a little while?
No, go for it.
And all of the short stories are, well, all but one of them are based on actual military operations. You know, I've basically copied the battles, the tactics. You know, I've researched things and gone and just put walking skeletons instead of the enemy kind of thing. Apart from the very first story, which I wrote for an attempt to get the original iteration of the IWF to get an anthology together, I said, well, why don't we write an anthology and just give it a theme? And so I just said randomly bridges. And so I wrote just this story just randomly. And it isn't based on anything. And so the past week or so, since I've been really planning it, I've been thinking, oh yeah, no, I've found a real military operation to base it on, which would make it really good. But I'm reading the story, I'm thinking, actually, this isn't bad. And I'm just, I mean, yeah, as you say, I could write both, but that strikes me as being rather wasteful. You know, I've got, you know, I instead of rewriting the story that I'm going to keep, I could be spending that time and energy writing another story about zombies or something. And I'm just, because currently it is, the story is rescuing a princess who doesn't need rescuing. You know, they go in, it's a hostage rescue situation, and then they realize, oh, no, it wasn't. And I was thinking of turning it into, I forget what it's called, NEO, I think it's called, a non-combatant evacuation operation, based on what happened in Somalia, in Mogadishu in 91, I think, where a special forces unit just got helicoptered into Mogadishu and arranged a massive evacuation overnight. And I'm thinking, oh, that would be cool, and it would be fitting with the rest of the theme for the book. But actually, this story's pretty good.
Well, what if you saved that idea for something else too?
Yeah. I was thinking, yeah.
Because you've done the research, and my guess is something else is going to come along that is going to fit perfectly with. And then you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass because, damn it, I changed that story that I already kind of liked.
Maybe. Oh, Jazz is on your side. Okay, yeah. Do you know what? See, that's my brain going, I get an idea and fixating on it. I mean, that's fairly obvious. Oh yeah, why don't you just save it and put it in something else?
But that's what we do. That's why I love having people to throw ideas around with, because when we're so close to it, it's really hard. I have this series of workbooks for kids to work on. They're various different things. But one of them is jealousy, and they're all CBT based, which I don't like workbooks for the most part. And CBT is not my thing.
No.
However, I use the metaphors in them because I think the metaphors are beautiful. So the jealousy one, the metaphor is a spyglass. So with this, it's like you're looking at this idea through a spyglass, and it's, you keep looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, and talking about it is like bringing the spyglass down and being able to see the other ideas.
I like that. That's cute. Okay, and back to the card, cleansing oneself of fixed ideas.
Or shifting.
Shifting.
Just shifting because it's a good idea. I think it's a cool idea. And maybe it's meant for something later.
Maybe. These guys do get in a lot of trouble.
Because if it feels like it's meant for them.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely meant for them. They are lunatics. Actually, the one I sent you is one of these stories.
Okay. And I did download it. Because...
Yeah, I that confounds you. With all you've had, why haven't you taken time out to read a story that I sent you? I mean, come on, Erica, get it together.
Where did it download at, though?
Yeah, that's oh my god. It's weird, really weird, isn't it, Chaz? How we just sit with things and say, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later.
Well, and sometimes, and I was telling my husband this, so I had this idea for like the love languages and Adlerian play therapy.
I've been about love languages a lot lately too. I think maybe because you've been talking about it so much.
Well, so I had this idea for this workshop months and months and months and months and months ago. And it took my brain that long to be able to put it together in a way that I was like, okay, I think this will make sense to other people now because it makes sense to me. But I had to like put all it in. The PowerPoint that I found that I used was all puzzle pieces. And so it was like putting all these different pieces of the puzzle together in a way that makes sense. And that was like, because it makes sense to me in the unique way that I've put it together. And thankfully, 4 of the 8 people that signed up for it were my friends.
Well, I haven't signed up for it. Where do I sign up for it?
Oh, I'll let you know when the next one is.
Oh, wait, no, I was unaware of this. I'm so sorry. I would have come along and offered support.
It was really, but like,
I'm really annoyed. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to neglect you like that.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'll do it again. It was like, I really enjoyed it, but it's like, you know, I think that especially for creative people, these things have to percolate.
I love that word. Yeah. Percolate or incubate. Jules likes incubate.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly what Chaz is saying. Yeah, I love this is one of my favorite experiences of writing is this. That face, Jules has learned to recognize that face as something's coming. It's not quite here yet, but it's on its way. And then I go, I love that. Favorite part of the whole thing. Best part. Shall we do some writing for 15, 20 minutes? Or shall we just talk today?
No, we can write.
Before we do, Chaz, just a quick message to yourself. As I say, I'm thinking of closing things down here. So, I mean, Erica, I know, would like to carry on. I'm sure Ember would, but whether or not you actually would like to, I don't know. But like, I'm taking a step back, is what I'm saying. And if things do fall off, it would be lovely to keep in touch with you. So if you want to get in touch and you can become a full-fledged member of the International Writers Fellowship, because we need somebody to represent the Scots, even if they aren't Scottish. The best way to represent the Scots, frankly, because You've been an absolute darling. You've shown us support from day one, and I wouldn't want to lose touch with you even if... Well, I've got no idea where the hell that sentence was going. I just wouldn't want to lose touch with you. So, just putting that out there. Barf. Anyway, let's go and do some stuff. Get lost. Cool.
I need to come find Chaz on your Facebook page then.
That petition was so good. So, before I do anything, I'll just show this to you, Erica, because it's... Oh, fuck, wrong one. So over here, there's a policy that if... I think it's... I can't remember what it is. 10,000 people... Is it 10? 100,000 people sign a petition, it's got to be debated in Parliament. And so somebody put this together, and I fucking love it. I love it so much.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I because this time it's different, and I'm entitled to be a whiny little bitch. And it's just like, yeah. Because that's what it's like over here, you know. The person they wanted to win didn't win, and it's like, will you just fucking shut up, please? It's yeah, and frankly, Starmer's doing good. Is that the one that Musk is pushing for? Because if I believe that most of the people who signed that petition aren't actually British. I mean, not the highest of bars, to put it bluntly, but you know, let's yeah. I'll get so. Anybody got any preferences for dragons?
I'll go the green.
So, okay, the one at the bottom.
Yep, one.
Okay, cool.
You say bottom. I've been writing gay smut. That's my brain went way different places.
And on that note, enjoy writing. I'll speak to you later. Can't take you anywhere. Oh, I'll do blue, by the way. Booney, hello, lovely having you with us again. I haven't seen you for ages. Where have you been? Yeah, we're just doing our sprint, so please do join us in the writing or the creating. Blimey, that didn't take long.
No.
So only a quarter of an hour, so didn't get much time there. So what for you? 2,000?
I don't know, because that took a improvisation that I was not expecting, and this may end up going into another chapter.
3,000 is Erica, yeah, absolutely. So I mean, you've been productive, Chaz. That's the whole point. So don't worry, you've done it.
Yeah.
I dread to ask, but when you say it's gone in an improvisational direction, should I ask or should I just leave it for 5?
I made up a wedding ritual off the top of my head.
Oh, so this is a fantasy, is it? It's not real world.
Oh no, it's real world, but this little piece of fantasy is coming into the real world.
Oh, that is so cute.
Because Velma said so.
And Velma must be obeyed.
Velma, yes. I tried to not, and then I was stumbling all over what I was trying to write, and I was like, okay, fine, we'll do it your way.
Velma, yeah, absolutely. Velma knows the score. Yeah, don't argue with Velma. Are we allowed to ask what it is, or is that private at this stage?
I'm not.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just because I
might add to it,
and I just love the fact that you're writing a wedding is just melts my heart.
Because why not?
Indeed, that's just.
So even with my fumbling and fighting with my muse, I got 811.
In 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Fine. Cool. No doubt. Cool.
The world needs all kinds.
Oh, I've just invented a cutesy wedding ritual. I write about dead husbands. Darling, you do not need to explain. No,
I mean, that's not fantastic.
No, I totally get it. But it just the delivery of that line was just perfect. That was Rowan Atkinson level timing there. So
I feel like we need to screenshot that.
Huh? Which part?
Because
grab it.
Maybe.
Got it.
Oh, hey, there we go. Okay.
Stuff like that sticks with you. Why do you think Erica and I are so busy? So yeah, no, you murder as many husbands as you like. You have my full support.
I've always said, like, I would love to
murder your husband,
not have a job someday.
In writing, yeah, definitely in writing, Booty, yeah, 100%. Yeah, cool. Sorry, Eric, I interrupted.
No, I would love to not have a job someday. That would tell me that the world is healed, and I don't know that that's going to happen in my lifetime, but I can be hopeful.
Indeed.
Until then, we can write sappy fantasy weddings and kill, husband murders in writing.
And tell the cops that don't just tell them the therapist. Tell them the little voice in your head told you to. In fact, it's persona. There's somebody who sits on your shoulder and tells you. Just tell them that. See how that goes down.
Oh.
Them husband's got to go. Okay.
I'm gonna keep mine. Bast and Carter just got theirs, so I think they're gonna keep each other for a little bit.
Well, from the way you've described it, it sounds like they'll be keeping it for good.
You know that. Nobody else knows that.
Nobody
I talked about that offline.
No, but you said they were going to break up.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. The great thing about this, from my point of view, Erica, is just seeing how much you're loving this. Just because we've known each other a little while. I've seen you write. I've seen you enjoy your writing, but I don't think I've ever seen you love it as much as you're loving this. It's cute.
I just like, after this first story gets published, the premise will be out there, but I don't want to give the premise of it away.
Yeah.
Until it's out there. And I love the premise of this series so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, isn't it? And I'm happy. The thing about this year in particular is, I mean, obviously it's mostly been you, me, and Jules, and we've just been enjoying it. Just the process of doing it. Last year it felt like work, and this year it's just like I'm just doing stuff that I enjoy. I'm reading up about military operations and putting fart jokes in there. What's not to love?
Whereas I'm writing sex.
Yeah.
And
other stuff from the sounds of it.
I mean, and then there's other stuff too. It's yeah. I think that this year is different too from any other year that I've done it. Every other year I feel like it's been pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when I started this and I was like, I'm giving myself permission to write any of these 3 different things that I want to, it like totally lifted the pressure. Now I've only stuck with the one thing that I've been writing.
And it's nearly finished.
The options are there. Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing that I have to do outside of my house tomorrow.
Ooh, that is always a good feeling to have.
I might stay in my pajamas well, no, I'll put a shirt on.
Yeah.
For the stream.
But that sounds nice.
But I might be in my hippo jammy pants.
And why not?
Because
we should have a jammy part, a jammy day on Saturday.
We should have yes.
We should just all turn up in our jammies and not give a shit. Oh, it doesn't have to be Saturday. It can be any day.
Well, I was thinking when we, when we have the Naughty Dragon deck review.
We've got to wait for that.
We do. When are those? Charlene, unless you know off the top of your head when the Naughty Dragon cards are supposed to be done. Otherwise, I'm looking it up.
Oh, it'll be a couple of months. I should have thought. If the Kickstarter
pledge. When are these? April of 2025.
That's a long way.
That's not too. It's not too long.
It's not too long, but it's a long time to wait for jammies. We'll see.
That's
Cross
a
that-
long time to wait for jammies. This is true.
Cross that bridge when we come to it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Now we got to figure out which jammies to wear.
Deadpool. That's easy answer.
I don't have Deadpool ones. Michael does. We do, because we do jammies every year for Christmas. I would say my bluey ones, but I can't wear my bluey ones yet because
No
they'll be in the Christmas Eve box.
Mhm.
No birthday suits. Nuh-uh.
And on that note, I think maybe we call it a day.
Ooh, I can wear my Harley Quinn onesie.
Yes.
That's what I'll wear.
Yes. Yeah, too right. I should be wearing mine now, but I was in a rush. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. I'm gonna call it a day there because I am absolutely cacked, and Erica needs to get back to her sexy fun times.
Come see me tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. Hopefully, it's going to be Erica and Ember.
Oh, Chaz is traveling the next 2 days.
Okay, fair play. We'll see you on Friday then.
Yes. Travel safe.
Yes, please be careful, especially in the weather we've had lately. So just take it easy. Booney, you could get in touch with Erica and you could come on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or we could potentially do it a bit later because tomorrow I've got Dungeon Crawl Classics where we're playing the squishiest characters ever. We have 2 hit points each, and 3 of them have died already in the first scenario. It's going to be mayhem, and I can't wait. Shouldn't be too late, but at the same time, I don't want to leave you in the lurch, so we will figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. Take it easy, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks.